Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to part number 5 of my decades challenge. As you can see, looking at these guys, just look at the way that they're gazing at each other, that's absolutely adorable. As you can see, I've given Jabez a little bit of a makeover. I was debated, but he was in city clothes and he's now living in the countryside and working and woodworking and all the rest of it. So if you guys hate this, let me know and I can always change him back. And we have dyed Sarah's dress because it was getting a little bit faded, so they are just so adorable. We've dyed it a little bit, and that's pretty much all I've done. I have been really looking forward to starting this. What do we want to do? What are you doing? You're chatting with Sarah, that's fine. You want to level up your gardening skill, we can promise you that. And you want to freshen up in a mirror. We don't have a mirror, actually. That's something we don't have. Where are we going to put a mirror if we get one? On that wall, I guess? Well, we can... He would have had a mirror for shaving in. He would have had to have been able to shave. Just trying to think where to put it, where he can get to it and we can see him using it. Give me 1 second and let's see what we can find. If I can remember, there it is. Yes, and where would mirrors be? This is the question. What have I got in there? Why have I got a warning symbol in there? I've got a garden pot from somewhere and a spa tub, which I know I bought. Made by Jabez Tudor. Okay, well, he made that, so we will put that actually outside the front of the house, and Sarah can put some little flowers in there. Now, where would we... Objects by room, bathroom, mirrors. Here we go. And we just want a little cheap... What am I doing? I've already swung round once. Oh my goodness, get your brain into gear. We just want a regular wooden, like that kind of classic. It's a fairly big mirror, but there we go. So we can freshen up in the mirror. We will allow him to do that. Mister, go here. Freshen up. There we go. You can do that. And Sarah, what do you need, darling? Do you need anything? You want to play an instrument, we can keep that. Buy a toy, well, you're not pregnant yet. Become flirty, well, we'll promise you that because you're a flirty sim anyway. And let's get on to the needs so we know what's going on. Right, Sarah, you are responsible for the house now, my darling. So you... Have I stuck something somewhere? Oh my goodness, am I... What on earth is going on there? Bake something. Sugar cookies. Go and bake sugar cookies. There we go. Whatever it was has sorted itself out anyway. That's her job. And after you bake the sugar cookies, clean up. So that's her job right now. And his job is to tend the garden. And actually, she can help tend the garden. She's allowed to do that. And cooking and all that sort of stuff, she's allowed to do that. So after you've peed, because you really need to pee, go and pee first. And then we're actually going to take you fishing because I seem to remember that as part of the rules, it warns us that we are going to need a cow plant by 1910. So we need to get a start on that. And also, I was thinking that with these guys, let's have a look at you, darling. No, that's your... Oh, wow. That's what I was looking for. So you are 16 days to your age up until an adult. Right. What I was thinking was with these guys, when they become adults, that's when we'll skip to 1900s. And then when they become elders, that's when we'll skip to 1910. We'll kind of do it that way so that we've got a reference point as to when the change is going to happen. Mister, I want you to head over... Have I just crashed my game? Tell me I haven't crashed my game. Nope, there we go. Head on over to Oasis Springs because I seem to remember it's in this place that we can get the cow plant. Just go by yourself. We'll leave you doing what you need to do there And then we'll switch back to Sarah and get her taking care of some of the chores. So we need to get the cow plant sorted. I also have... Now, I haven't given a makeover to the parks or the lots or anything. And not everybody's had a makeover. I'm going through the towns one at a time. So, the backwaters. Where's the backwaters of... It'll be this here. Go fishing. Yes. I'm going through the towns one at a time off camera and just giving everybody a little bit of a makeover. I'm not doing the lots or anything like that. I'm just seeing if I can find anybody that I've given a makeover to. I think you've had a Have you had a makeover? I don't know. Some of them have had a makeover and some of them haven't. That looks like one of the ones that has. Nope, that's definitely not one of the ones that has. So everybody that lives in Oasis Springs has had a makeover. Just so they're more in keeping with the time frame of the game. Are you fishing yet? Come on, chop chop. How slow do you want to be? And can we switch back to Sarah? Can we do that? She's tidying up. How do I switch back control to Sarah? No, that's not it. I don't think... I'm going to have to work that one out. I wanted to switch back to her. Switch control. There we go. I knew I'd figure it out. Such a noob. Such a noob. What else would you guys expect from me, in all honesty? What would you expect? Right, so... You were baking cookies, and you have baked cookies. Awesome. And what's that? Orange juice. We'll drink that, darling. And then we've got excellent quality sugar cookies. Awesome. Can they go in the fridge? No, they cannot. They have to stay out on the side. Okay, well. See your needs, darling. Why don't you have one of those as well? And then you can... harvest all. I think they've already been watered. They look like they've already been watered. So she can do that. And of course, for just fishing, of course, Jabez can come here. Would it be breaking the rules if I got her to dig that up? I think it would be. So we're going to have to remember to get Mr. Jabez over to do these things. You can harvest those, though, because you are allowed to do gardening. You can harvest those and harvest those. We'll leave those for him. We'll leave those for him. There are a lot of things to harvest and stuff on this lot, which is interesting. Interesting indeed. I'm not quite sure how he's doing. I know is he still fishing? What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. We hope you're still fishing. We'll switch back to you in a minute when Sarah's just had something to eat. It's actually evening time. I didn't think it was that late. Didn't think it was that late. But anyway, whiz through what I've asked you to do. And Mr. Jabez, when he comes home, can get some of those cookies before they go off. You keep harvesting those, and I'm going to switch back control to Mr. Jabez, and we are going to go and see what he's up to. I've also been having to think, guys, about adapting the rules for this challenge, not changing them, because I'm still going to stick to what the original rules state, but I want to... Are you fishing? You're meant to be fishing. Why are you not fishing? Fish. Thank you. Just adapting them ever so slightly. What have you got in your inventory? You did catch a guppy. Keep going. Just not necessarily to make it harder or more realistic, because it's The Sims and we don't necessarily want The Sims to be realistic, but things like the war and things like that, with him being a farmer, there's a lot of changes. Now, it was World War II where these changes came in, but we can adapt it and do it World War I and World War II times. Just to give them a little bit of something extra to do and make things a little bit harder, because, I mean, they've got a decent amount of money there. They've got a fairly big house that was left to him. You know, they're not doing bad for money. We don't want to make it too easy. We want to have some curveballs thrown in along with the challenge rules, just to make things just that little bit, not just harder, but more interesting. So I've got a few plans in the pipeline for that. So I'm not going to reveal too much now, but it involves the Ministry of Agriculture drawing the walls and things like that, just to give you a little bit of a clue. So yeah, I mean, I am having a little bit of a think about those. Come on, mister. How slow do you want to be with this fishing? You've got to be better than that. We need a cow plant. You're going to be spending days looking for this cow plant. I can see it happening. I am absolutely loving this challenge. I mean, I love my legacy challenge. I do. But this challenge, I adore it. I just adore it. And these guys are just super cute. You're not buying a pool. You wouldn't have had a pool. No, the fish are not too tricky for him. He can carry on. He can have one more go and then he can go home. And then he can come back tomorrow and do some more. We need that cow plant. I heard it's nights at the bar. No, we don't want to check it out. Why send me a telegram about a night out at a bar? No, not interested. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Let's be having you. Because it is getting late and you need to go home and sleep. Although your energy actually... You're hungry. You are hungry. And your wife's only going to feed you cookies today, just to be warned. There's no meal on the table for you, just cookies today. But you're going to have to come back and... did you get a fish? Did you get a fish? Please get a cow plant. Nothing there? Nope, still only one guppy. Last try. How's your fishing skill coming along, actually? I can't remember even how to check. Well, it's not there. It's not there. It's in skills. Noob. Fishing's coming up to level 3 now. So hopefully... Video gaming one. Ah, an exotic goldfish. Well done. Actually, right. Okay, it's getting late, mister. Why don't you go home? Go on home. And I'm going to switch back control to Sarah. And we'll see, actually, if she can cook something for you before you arrive home. There we go. Right. Sarah, you're on the toilet. What a lovely time to reach it. Okay, darling, your bacon's level 1 because we know that you cooked that for him. But why don't you just go in here and serve dinner of... do a garden salad. Not much for him after a hard day's work. Oh, excuse me, guys. My phone was going off there. It's Facebook. It's fine. I will check it later. You get a garden salad. When he gets back, he can... You are feeling tired. Don't cut your fingers. Blood does not add to the taste of the salad. And I know you're feeling tired, but this is what you signed up for when you got married. Unfortunately, in those days, it was the wife's job to take care of the house. So you're just going to have to suck it up. Come on, Mr. Jabez, get your butt home. And then you can have some cookies and salad and head yourself to bed. Because it's getting late and farmers have to be up early in the morning. We have got a rather dark spot in the kitchen over here, but unfortunately that cannot be helped. There's nowhere to put... Unless I put a little table here, there's nowhere to put another light over there. It's just the way it was in those days. Did you finish the salad off? Is the salad done? No, it's not done. Level 2 cooking. Good woman. Good woman yourself. Now, where is Jabez? Why is it taking him so long to arrive home? There we go. Right. Get yourself a serving of that. You're not particularly hungry, but get yourself a serving of that while you wait for your man to get home. I'm going to have to move that. I am going to have to move that. It's covering a window. Although, that's centered. It's the window's fault. We'll move the window over there and stick another one in there and have done with it. Why is it taking him so long to get home? Is he still fishing? Come on, bring him here. There we go. Right. Go and get yourself a serving, which is excellent quality, and then you can get yourself some of those as well, because you've had a hard day. Though your hunger's not bad. Your hunger's actually quite full. Did you get yourself something to eat? You're going to get fat. I'm going to make you fat giving you food you don't need, aren't I? You'll work it off again tomorrow. So you two have a nice discussion. Find out how his day was. What did you look at the look on her face when she looks at him?
Oh, just in a branch.
The look on her face when she looks at him is just so cute. When you've done that, sweetheart, you can clean up your dishes. Put that in there, because that'll be enough for a meal tomorrow. Just see what's in the fridge, actually. Why have I got... Oh, no, they're in her inventory. Okay. So there's food in the fridge for tomorrow. That's fine. Makes life a little bit easier. So you, honey, are absolutely exhausted. Take yourself to bed. And Mr. Jabez, when you've finished eating, everything else is fine. Take yourself to bed. And I'm guessing because we haven't found out that she didn't get pregnant when we risky woohooed or tried for a baby or whatever it was that we did. We'll put that over there for you. We'll make life just a little bit easier. Those cookies are going to have to be gone tomorrow. Right, guys, I'm going to cut out here and I'm going to cut back in the morning when they wake up. Okay, guys, she's woken up this morning. She's just going to pee and she's feeling stinky. So we're going to light the fire and we're going to let her take just a regular bath, because I don't think they would have done mud baths and stuff in those days, which is a shame. I forgot we had this in our inventory, so we can sell this. What on earth is that? Spoiled scrambled eggs. Lovely. Okay, well, why can't we sell the stack? Come on. There we go, and we'll sell all of those as well. It's not a huge amount of money, but it does bring them something in. And that can just be deleted. Put it there and she can clean it up after she's finished. She is rather smelly, so she's going to take a shower. Well, a bath, because that's what they would have had in those days. And when he wakes up, he actually needs a bath as well. So he can use that. He's now waking up to use that. And then after he's done that, he can get in the bath and she can have open. What have we got? Scrambled eggs, good. Grilled cheese, good. Right, so you can grab a serving of that. And he can grab a serving of that as well. We might as well. And then he can take a bath. Because it's still fairly early in the morning and he does stink. Although actually, I mean, it's fairly late for farmers to be waking up. But anyway, she should be just about getting ready to get out of that bath. Well, fairly soon she'll be ready to get out of that bath. Hopefully by the time he's finished his scrambled eggs, she's ready to get out of the bath. Because he wants to get in it. There we go. And then after he's had a bath, we're going to have to send him fishing again. So after she's had a bath, she needs some fun. She's eating that now. And then she can go and harvest everything. She can weed anything that needs weeding. And she can water everything that needs watering. She can take care of the garden today. And he's going to go back off fishing because we do need to get that cow plant. And then when you've done that, my darling, you can clean up all the dishes on the lot. We'll watch you have a bath. With all those muscles, we do not mind watching you have a bath. We most certainly don't. The fire is now lit. I forgot to light that fire. So the fire is now lit. And as you can see, I did move that around because this was just in there. I might actually move that down a little bit. But it just looked a bit odd. I hadn't noticed that before. So it's done now. Yes, mister. Yes, mister. Okay, so you've had a bath. Let's just quickly put the bath into the family inventory. Out of the way. There we go. And what are you planning on doing now? Where are you going? You're going to use the bathroom again. You don't need to use the bathroom. You're full. Don't use the bathroom again. Go fishing. We'll send you fishing. We've given Sarah tasks to do. I always get worried when it does that. I always think it's going to crash. Okay, so you can go back over and do some more fishing. And we do actually need to sell what's in your inventory as well. Just go by yourself. Go by yourself. Off you go. Mr. Loner. Do some fishing. I mean, there's not been... It kind of feels like there's not much happened in this episode, but at the same time, it kind of has. Just the general day-to-day... Oh, we forgot to dig those things up on the farm. Well, you can dig that one up now. Because I've just noticed that one on the way past. We did forget to get those on the farm. And you can head over here and go fishing with... Marco Bush. I think that's how that's pronounced. Fish with bait. Yes, fish with bait. Fish with the guppy. And while we're on the subject of raising money, that's a rare one. That's a rare one. Let's breed you with that one. And we'll open the stack. Yes, we know you've bred a new frog, mister. I want to open the stack and we're going to sell one. There we go. We'll soon have enough money to have a baby, and we could actually. I know that you get more, but I like opening them up. So we'll open it. Maybe, after he's been fishing. See what's inside. Right, mister, are you actually going to get me a decent... It's not ready for harvesting yet. You're actually going to get me some decent fish today. I need the cow plant. It's very important that you get us the cow plant. Okay, well. Watching you fishing isn't really much fun. I'll probably do some fishing off camera until he does get the cow plant. Before the next episode. Or at least try to get the cow plant. What on earth did he just dig up? A log? Did he just pull a log out of the water? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. At least catch something. Give us something to talk about. There we go. Come on. Reel it in. Reel it in. Get your fishing skill up. It looks like a... Oh, what on earth's that? Seaweed. Seaweed, that's what that was? Why you would have seaweed in a little river thing? It wouldn't be awesome if we could actually go inside there. But anyway, why we would have seaweed in a little tiny pool, I have no idea. Because seaweed you would usually find in the sea, obviously. We only have, actually... less than a minute left on recording time, so I am actually going to end this episode right here. Simply because he's just fishing and there isn't much else other than Sarah harvesting and all the rest of it that we can do. And I will probably play off camera for a little bit before the next episode. Don't forget to leave your comments and suggestions in the box down below or at the side, depending on what you're viewing it on. So that I can respond and know what your thoughts are and all the rest of it. What did we just get there? A bass. Okay, well, it's worth a decent amount. Yeah, sorry, leave your comments down below. And don't forget to hit the like so that I know that I'm on the right track with this series. And hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. And I will see you in the next episode. Ciao for now.